I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of being told what I can't or can't do just because I'm black. Aren't you tired? Like, let's talk about it. I'm tired of the lie that black people can't wash their hair often. That we have to wait weeks to wash it and it'll somehow fall out or become damaged if we actually do wash it often. And then we wonder why our hair is unmanageable. Like, why do we feel forced to spend hundreds, even thousands on products, wigs, weaves, trying to fix something that was never broken in the first place? God loves us all. He wouldn't target one group of people to be struggling with their hair all the time and having to buy extra things beyond the basic minimums in order to be beautiful. It's just crazy. Look, I think that it's not just bad advice, okay? It's actually a conspiracy. A system set up to make us feel like the hair that grows naturally out of our heads isn't good enough. A system that tells us your hair is too difficult. It needs to be hidden. It needs to be controlled, tamed. How many times have we heard the question, what are you going to do with your hair? When are you going to do something with your hair? And your hair is done, like you did it, like it was done. And now you feel like, oh my gosh, do I look crazy? I need to put on a wig. I need to tame it. I can't tame it. Our hair wasn't meant to be tamed. Your hair is curly. There's no taming that. You can make it more manageable, but taming it, okay? Here's the thing. God didn't mess up. He didn't give us unmanageable hair as a punishment. Our hair is beautiful, it's versatile, it's sacred, and it deserves care, not shame. You shouldn't feel shame when you look at your hair. You should see the result of all the hard work you put into it every day. The concept of we need to leave our hair alone in order for it to grow is a myth. What's really breaking your hair is harsh manipulation. You're being rough with your hair. You're doing too much. Things that are pulling and tugging. You're doing too much. You need to slow it down with the detangling. Detangling is the number one killer of hair. And guess what? If your hair is tangled, you're gonna get frustrated and you're gonna start yanking at it and it's gonna break. If your hair is not tangled, the brush will pass right through it. It's not gonna be a problem. The only way to get there is to wash your hair more often. I need everybody to wake up. Stop believing that you can't do something just because you're black. Start questioning the rules that we've been taught. Where are these rules coming from? Somebody show me papers. Somebody show me an actual study that was done comparing black people hair and white people hair, washing them more often and less often, and then theorize, or not even theorize, because the theory is that we can't wash our hair, right? We need to conclude what the actual ooh, wow, it's raining. Sorry, I just started raining crazy. But we need to conclude what the actual effects are after actually trying it, because a lot of us are living in fear of damaging the little piece of hair that we already have. And and we're thinking that if we follow all the black people rule, it'll work. And yeah, it does work for some people, but look at how many people that actually works for. And how many of us have been trying the same thing? I'm a victim of it too. For years, I'm 41 now. I just discovered this 5 years ago. All of the years before that, I truly believed that dirty hair grew for black people, that because we're black, our hair doesn't get oily and we don't need to wash it. But why is our hair breaking? Why isn't it more manageable if that was the right thing to do? Why are we all crying? Why is the hair industry making so much money off of us? If those things that we were being taught as gospel, as true, were actually true. I need you guys to start loving your hair like it deserves. I need you guys to start caring about your hair the same way everybody else does. Just like if you have diabetes, they give you the same medicine. Just like if you have dry skin, they give you the same face wash lotions. And it's not based on your race. This is why Korean skincare is going so viral. It's your scalp is just like your skin. It's the same thing. Your hair may need a little bit more more care, right? Washing it every day may be a little bit damaging, but if your scalp is having issues, if you have dandruff and your scalp is screaming at you to wash it every day, guess what? You're just gonna have to figure out something to do with your hair because your scalp wants to be washed, and you need to listen to your scalp because your hair won't grow strong and at its full potential if your scalp is dirty and in crisis. A dirty scalp, to be clear, is not just oil. Just because you may not produce as much oil as the next person, does not mean that you're not sweating in it. Does that mean that the bacteria on your scalp is not feeding off of whatever it finds? That's why a lot of you have scratchy scalp. Bacteria on your scalp, overpopulated. Now, we all have bacterias, but when you leave them to do whatever they want and you keep feeding them, especially a lot of you that don't wash your hair often also likes to put oils on your scalp. You're feeding the bacteria, and then you wonder why you have so many scalp issues, like the white flakes, all these things. I need you guys to stop thinking that just because you're black, you can't do things. Hair care, just like health care, is for everyone. It goes across the board. There's not a different diabetic medicine for people who are white versus black. And how you take care of your scalp shouldn't change just because you're black and you have curly hair. Your scalp doesn't care at all about your curls. It doesn't care about your skin color. It doesn't care about your culture. It cares about being cleaned just like the rest of your body. If you're worried about your hair drying out, oil your hair before you get in the shower. Oil your hair like 30 minutes before you get in the shower to wash your hair, or however way you wash your hair. But I need us to start washing our hair more often. I know once a week has been set as the golden standard, but that golden standard doesn't work for everybody. We are not a monolith. We are not all the same. If you listen to cosmetologists, they say at least once a week. At least once a week. Now, once a week works perfect for some people. And if that's you, good. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. But if you're still having trouble with your scalp at once a week and your hair's still not behaving the way you'd like it to, it's still tangled, whatever, up it. Don't go down. Go up. Go more often. Increase the frequency little by little and then you'll see when you reach your perfect spot. I enjoy washing my hair every day because I feel like that's the only way to not allow my hair or my scalp to ever get dehydrated or dry. And it's been working great for me because I'm able to keep my hair in its natural state and not get tangles and fairy knots. My wash day is still super easy. But I know that my scalp can handle going 3 days or 2 days. By day 3, my scalp is starting to act a little funny. So I usually, wash it that day. When I wasn't washing my hair every day, I would wash it either the day that my scalp starts feeling oily and itchy or the day after. I don't let it linger. Nowadays, I'm working out a lot. So I'm doing it every day that I work out. If I'm working out, I'm washing my hair because I sweat a lot, especially in my head. It's a new thing that's been happening to me as I got older. And so I decided to start, just washing my hair more because my head gets sweaty. I was trying to do the straight hair thing for a while, and it just wasn't working for me. Like it was just my scalp was just too sweaty. And I would try and brush my hair every day. I was doing the Sindel thing. But by day 3 or 4, I would start seeing a lot of shed hair because my scalp was so sweaty that, it was creating like a line of demarcation, I think. And so my hair was just coming out a lot more than it should have been. And I said, And I know it's not in my head, and I know it's not just shed hair, because I could feel it ripping. I could feel it happening. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just not going to brush my hair the last 3 days, because I was trying to make, the straight hair last a week, which is a great goal. But at the end of the day, I was like, why am I struggling? Let me just wash my hair more often. So I went to 2 times a week. But when you're straightening your hair and using heat, I don't know. It probably would have been fine, but I got scared. Especially like the front of my hair. This part is a looser texture than the rest of my hair. It's really, really loose. And so when I was using the heat, it was just not reverting. And I knew it wasn't fully heat damaged to the point where there was no there was no return. But I also didn't want to keep going and make it worse. So I decided to put a pause on that and just, give my hair a break from the heat. But while I'm giving my hair a break from the heat, my hair is out, and I don't want to break my hair. I don't want to create the same environment where my hair is going to start tangling. Even with just, one day, there are tangles that I have to like very carefully and meticulously like take apart with my fingers, because my hair is out and it's natural. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna compromise the progress that I've been making in growing my hair. So I'm just gonna wash it every day. I also watch Abby Young. She's white, but she does have color treated hair. And so I feel like whatever she's doing has gotta work for me too, right? I also, because I have high porosity hair. And she does, because she has bleached hair. So she uses coconut oil, but she uses like the Moroccan OGX coconut oil serum thing. I don't know what it's called exactly. And my mom just bought me a big old tub of coconut oil, and I was like, I'm not buying another thing. Even though I'm a shopaholic, I was like, I'm not buying that when I have this huge tub of coconut oil right here. So I just gotta make my own concoction. This is the only time you'll see me making my own stuff for my hair. But I just mix some coconut oil with some olive oil, with some hair growth oil that I had laying around, and this other oil that smells good but also has really good ingredients, like jasmine and apricot oil and some other stuff. I think has a coconut derivative oil in there as well. And then I put a pump of the verb oil, because that has like what's the word that people don't like, but whatever. I put a couple of pumps of the verb oil in there, and then I heat it up, and I just keep it in a little jar, and I just use a little bit every day. I section my hair, I dip my fingers in, I get them all nice and oily, and I run those through my hair, do some light finger detangling, and then I braid it up, and then I do my workout. It's raining so bad. I don't know if you guys can see. It's raining so hard. And it just started to. It wasn't raining like that before I started this video. But yeah, and then I just oil my hair. You can check out my TikTok if you want. I have a video of where I'm oiling my hair. And I'm recording this on my phone, you guys, because my computer died and I just can't afford to get a new one right now. So I can't do any fun edits, but I just felt like it was on my spirit to say, because I consume a lot of hair content, and I just feel like I need to free my people. Anyway, so I just oil my ends. I don't put any oil on my scalp. I wait about, at least 30 minutes or more. But that same day, I'm going to wash my hair. I go do my workout. Sometimes I do my workout before, sometimes after. I don't think it matters. But I do my workout either before or after I put the oil in. And then I give it at least 30 minutes to an hour, maybe a couple of hours. Abby said you can do it overnight, but I tend to like to do it like the same night, because like I said, I'm washing my hair every day for a while, just to give my hair a break from the heat and help build back the hydration in my hair. I might go down to every other day, but honestly, I just love having fresh hair every day. My hair smells amazing. My hair is super soft to the touch. I only have a leave-in and an oil in my hair right now. I have the Pillow Soft Curl by Miss Jessie's and some growth oil thing that I just put on my ends after I twisted my hair. I just rubbed it on each braid or on each twist. And then I just went to sleep. I slept on a silk pillowcase instead of a bonnet because I feel like it allows for the braids or the twist to dry a little bit faster. And lo and behold, my hair was mostly dry this morning. I took the twist out, but I didn't separate them. I let them air dry for like maybe another 30 minutes. Or yeah, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then my hair was fully dry and I started separating them. And this is, you know, where we ended up. I had to retwist. Like, this is where I had the worst heat damage. I kind of tucked it behind my ear. This is the worst part of the heat damage that I had. But I feel like it's got potential to come back maybe. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And that's okay. I'm not cutting it. I'm not cutting it. This side was pretty bad too, and as you can see, it's pretty much come back to its original self. This part was pretty bad too, and it's pretty much all back. You know, and the rest of my hair didn't really have any heat damage. It's mostly up here that I had some, and you can still see it's looser than the back, but that's just my hair. Like, the front and the sides are always looser than the back. But yeah, this is what my hair is looking like. It's super frizzy. Like I said, I only have a leave-in in it. I'm not doing my hair right now for styling. I work from home. I don't really care what I look like. I'm doing this for length retention. And I want to see if shampooing my hair more often is going to help stimulate my scalp. I think washing your hair is a form of scalp massages. So, you know, under the hot water, even like after you've let the water run through your hair for a while and you're shampooing, really take your time. Don't be scared about having to shampoo in your hair for too long. Turn the water off and take your time. Really massage your scalp. It's gonna get rid of any buildup that's on your scalp. It's gonna help clear out your hair follicles, and it's going to give you a scalp massage, boost, you know, blood circulation on your scalp. And that's it. That's all I had to say today. I hope this message reaches one person who needed to hear it. If you feel like your scalp is always a problem, but you're scared because you're black, I promise you it doesn't matter. Being black doesn't matter. Just wash your hair as much as you need. If you need to do it every day, do it every day. If you need to do it every 3 days, go every 3 days. If you're able to go a week, go for a week. I would not recommend going any longer than a week without cleaning your scalp. If you're in a protective style, I don't really believe in that, but if you're in braids or something like that, get some, I think Sindel has like a thing, but you can use witch hazel rose water, I think. I think ChatGPT told me witch hazel, but I think you can use rose water on a cotton pad and just go in between all the braids and clean your scalp. But yeah, that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.